Parish News, I'm Lonnie Thibodeau. We have over 3,000 league bowlers here in our area, ranging from 6 to 7 years old on up to 70 or 80 years old. And they all have one goal in common, to try and bowl a perfect 300 game. Now that's 12 strikes in a row, and it's something very hard to do. Now one area league bowler recently reached that goal. We're here in the Houma area, and here to introduce you to that lucky bowler is Debbie Trosclair on her Tuesday Outtakes feature.
People have been enjoying the sport of bowling for a very long time, way back into last century. It's a sport that opens its doors to everyone, regardless of size, gender, or age. It's not uncommon to see a toddler inching their way up to the edge of the lane and shoving the ball with all of their might. And it's not uncommon to see a league of senior bowlers and all those in between trying their best to attain that ever-elusive perfect game of 300. And when that happens, everyone's excited. After all, you don't see someone roll 12 strikes in a row every day. But that's exactly what happened over here at Bowl South. And the age of this perfect bowler is gaining a lot of attention.
RJ, I know you've been waiting for this for a long time. We're very, very proud of you. RJ Ugas is our first bowler in Houma area to bowl a 300. He's 16 years old. We're very, very proud of him. He's a very fine young man. And the Houma Junior Bowling Association has a few things to give out to you for your special recognition. First of all, this is what you've been waiting for. Is your 300 ring on behalf of the Young American Bowling Alliance. It has a special inscription in it, his name and the date that he bowled it. And on the side they have 300 game and Young American Bowling Alliance. Also, we have a plaque here on behalf of Debbie's Trophy. She donated this. It's all three of your games condensed. 208, a 221, and a 300 for a 729 series. Also, this is the first series in the Houma Junior Bowling Association. It's a 700 series. It's another great accomplishment, RJ. Also, the same day, he bowled 100 pins over his average. He gets a 100 pins patch from the Young American Bowling Alliance. So this is your telescore. That's yours that we've been babying for you. Also, one of our supporters, parents from Houma Bowl, made this 300 pin for you to save from Fern Lee. And on behalf of the Houma Junior Bowling Association, this is your 300 cake. Congratulations, RJ, on your 300 game.
Tell us how you felt when you were bowling that day, when you bowled the 300.
I was feeling good, having a good time. It was the first day of the league, and I wasn't really thinking about scoring real high. I was just going up and having a good time.
So when you had like 7 strikes in a row, 8 strikes in a row, you must have started to
I started getting a little nervous. I usually get after 6, but I didn't kind of think about it. I didn't try to think about it. That's the worst thing. You always never try to think about it. So I just kept doing what I've been doing, and I did all right.
It took a lot of concentration, I'm
yes,
sure.
I was really focused that day.
What were your feelings when that last frame?
That last frame, everybody kept cheering after every shot, so it was real quiet on the last shot. I played some music to kind of calm me down, so I just walked up there and didn't try to think about it, tried to get over as quick as I could. Just walked up there and threw the last shot, and they all fell down. I was so excited. I really didn't realize what was going on. I couldn't. Something I dreamed of all my life, and it really happened. And it's hard to think that it really can happen to you.
What song did you play?
I played a bunch of songs, but the one I was playing while I bowled it was the Doobie Brothers, Listen to the Music.
And I bet you heard a lot of music once that last pin fell. How do you feel about the ring?
Something I've been waiting for a while.
I heard that you were really anxious and kept asking when it was going to come through.
They said 6 weeks. Yes, it feels good.
What does it say?
It says YABA, which stands for Young American Bowling Alliance on the side, and it has a Young American Bowling Alliance written on the side, and Youth Division in the middle, and it says 300 game right here. On the inside it has my name and the date that I bowled it.
Something that you're going to treasure forever?
Yes.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and we're very, very proud of them. And I know it's one of my dreams. I don't know if I'll ever get it, but it's one of my dreams. But it does, and I love the kids. I'm involved with all the kids, and they have a special place in my heart, so I try to do what I can for them. There's a lot of scholarship money involved in bowling. It's one of the sports that they have a lot of money given out. You can bowl National Coca-Cola Tournament. You can bowl on national level, state level. So there's a lot of scholarship money out there. A lot of people aren't aware of, and there's a lot of money out there.
There are over 300 bowlers in the Houma Junior Bowling Association, and judging from these shots, they're really getting a lot out of the sport.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, bowling is a sport that anyone can enjoy. And like RJ showed us, you can do well if you try hard enough. Reporting for Tri-Parish News, I'm Debbie Twells-Claire.
All right, good editing, Debbie. Very interesting story. And, of course, you'll be back with the weather coming